magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left is hurting deep inside of me. Heard a whisper, someone saw you at the bar. Was it the same night you had trouble with your car? It's getting old, I've heard your stories told 1,000 times. Baby, you are using the same old lines. I'll leave it all behind. I wasted too much time, I've been blind. 'Cause there's no fixing what's been broken. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind.
Hi guys, we are in Nashville. It is so noisy and busy. There's Angus.
How's it going?
And Sonia. And and we just had this Raising Cane's while I'm recording a little bit. Sorry if I'm huffing puffing. It was really good. It was delicious. We actually really enjoyed it.
Walking down the street, the rain is pouring down, but my feet are walking to it.
Hey guys, welcome to Nashville. Well, as you can see, the first little bit of this video, we were in Broadway Street in Nashville, where, as you guys saw, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Vegas. Like, there was so much happening. It was quite hot too, but there were so many people on the streets. It was just like people everywhere. I heard that at night time they block off the street with cars being able to drive up and down because there's that many people on the streets. It was pretty cool. I think from my first impressions of it, looks like a more of a drinking city. Like if you're someone to go out, hens night, stuff like that, and drink up, you'll love it. It was quite enjoyable. And we're back in our hotel now. Well, we've just checked in. We've picked a hotel that's a little bit south of the city because we're only staying here the 2 nights and then we're heading down to New Orleans. So we wanted to stay kind of more on the outskirts of Nashville so then we can drive down to New Orleans because it's quite a long drive from here. And, you know, the less travel time we have on that day, the better for us. So we figured it's not too far to like drive into the city and then like park and have the car there all day, because you know what, we actually don't know what we're going to do in Nashville. We're looking at some options because I planned up until kind of here, and then I thought we'll see what happens when we get here. So whilst I'm going to unpack now, or maybe just dump my stuff, let me do a quick room tour before I make it a mess. Or actually, as I was trying to talk before on the gimbal, I was trying to say that we had Raising Cane's for lunch. It was delicious. Honestly, didn't expect it because, you know, some places are quite overrated. That bread, the toast bread, was so soft and yummy. The chicken was actually really nice. It wasn't that hard chicken that I feel I get a lot at American places. Sauce overrated yet, nothing exciting. It was like made-up, but otherwise it was quite nice. All right, let's do the room tour. So when you walk in, there's like a little kitchenette thing. I'm pretty sure the fridge should be under here then. Yep, fridge and microwave. I have a whole living room area. I love that street sign because that's like what Broadway looks like. Full couch, I could have people over. And then I've got like a chair and a table situation. A nice big king bed, which is great for me, one person. Here's my TV. I guess the TV must turn so you can watch it from bed or the couch. Which I've got a full length mirror. Hello. And then this door is huge. I guess it's quite wheelchair accessible as well, which is really quite nice actually if you do have one. We have something, oh, let me turn the light on. Something I'm excited about, a shower, but as in it's not a bathtub shower. Dollywood had the bathtub shower, it was so horrible because the water kept gathering. Look at this beautiful mirror. And I bet you it turns on. Okay, am I betting? Who was I betting? Take the bets away from me. Well, it turns on when you turn on the big light. And then toilet as usual. Don't think there's going to be much of a view, but let's find out. Nothing exciting at all. Parking garage. Okay, never mind. So I made my way to Sonia and Angus's room. As you guys can see, same background pic. We did get some, were they donuts? What were they called? 100 layer something. They look like donuts, but I feel like they're more like a cronutty type situation. So let me show you. We got the mini ones and we're going to share and taste test. So we got all the flavors they had. So that's 6 of them. I think they were vanilla, strawberry, I don't know. I know that one was a brownie, but we'll give them a taste. We're trying a strawberry for first. It is like a cronut.
Yeah, it is a cronut, yeah.
There's Sonia. Sonia and Angus.
I don't know.
Huh?
I like the
Oh,
strawberry.
nice.
It's not strawberry, I don't know what it is.
I think it must have already glazed on it and then strawberry.
Yeah,
I know.
I think that's what.
But the texture of the donut is really, really nice. So I made it back to my room and we did enjoy those donuts. I would say my favorite flavor was probably the like plain glazed one. The frosting on top, not the greatest, but they were still actually quite nice because they were kind of like a cronut. So if you ever are in Nashville, you can check them out. I thought this is my chance to show you guys some of the stuff that I had bought because as I said, I packed it away. I popped it all out here because I have to repack my suitcase. Last night when I was packing, I just tried to shove everything, and then because you know normally when you pack you kind of put things through the holes, this way everything was on top and I nearly couldn't close it. And I thought to myself, I rarely brought anything over and I haven't bought that much stuff. It's just the packing, because I have packing cubes, so sometimes you kind of need to work around them. Anyways, the first item that I wanted to show you guys was my Dolly lipstick. Now look how pretty it looks. It has Dolly on there with her butterfly and it's sparkly. Oh, first before we continue on, if you can hear it's like a rumbling sound, it's the aircon. It's literally underneath you. I tried to switch it off and it just would not turn off. Like it would go to, like when I went to go off, it turned it to like a heat, so I just left it back on. I feel like this is one of those sensor ones that probably when it's idle for a while it might turn off, but otherwise that's the noise. I apologize. Back to my lipstick. Now when we were in Dollywood, the Dream Mall Resort, so that's the kind of the resort that's attached to Dollywood, because through that we got on the Dollywood trolley that takes you directly to the park, so it takes you to the door. So it's kind of all combined together. Because my main thing of this holiday was the Dollywood, I wanted the whole experience, and the hotel was beautiful, I will say that. So I got myself a Dolly lipstick. I didn't even know she had these, and there was like a little gift store inside the hotel. Also in Dollywood they had lots of gift stores, and this was in there. And I saw there was 4 different shades, and there was this beautiful old lady in there, and she was explaining the shades to me, because one of the shades was like, it looked super deep, and then she was like, but when you put it on your lips it's this beautiful burgundy color. She was so cute, this lady. She was like, are you a fan to the core? And I was like, look, I love Dolly, but I can't say I'm a fan to the core. Because then she started pulling out all the like history books of Dolly and all the new books, and I was like, no, I probably wouldn't buy those. However, she was saying the formula on this lipstick was fantastic. It is. I've just popped it on now so I can show you guys what it looks like, and I feel like this is a great color. I believe this one was called Rosebud. Yes, Rosebud. It was like a pinky tone. They had like the dark color that's like a burgundy, then there was a red. The red looks nice too, and then there was like a very light shade that I feel like maybe, I don't know how it would have looked on the skin, but I feel like this is definitely a me color. However, I just wanted to show you guys how cool it was. You press the button and it pops from the bottom, and then you just pull it out, and that's the shade if you guys wanted to see it. Very nice. I love it. I kind of don't want to, I want to use it because that's why I bought it, but I just really want to keep the packaging. You know what, I was going to show you guys the shopping, but let me show you my Dolly purchases, because you know, it's my Dolly stuff. You knew I was going to buy stuff from Dollywood. So this t-shirt I got from the theme park, and it literally just looks like this on the front. It's a puppy thing. I think you said 10% of the proceeds go to puppy rescues. So of course, you know, I got this in a 3XL, and it's a big baggy t-shirt, which I rarely find. Like normally 3XL, like it's just my size, but this is actually nice and baggy. So I thought it'd be great, like you can sleep in or wear it around the house. But check out the back. Like, hello, tell me this is not me in a t-shirt. Look, first of all, pink, but also look at the cowboy boots and the cowboy hats inside a Chippy. How freaking cute. Adorable. And I thought this is definitely a me t-shirt. Also something that I really wanted to get here, and I just thought I'd get it for a bookstore or somewhere, was the Dolly Parton book. This is the cookbook with her sister. It is her latest cookbook, and First of all, like, look how gorgeous the cover is. It is a hardback cover, and this book is heavy. I'll tell you that, it's heavy, so it's gonna definitely weigh my bag down, but it's got like, look at these recipes. It's just, I'm very excited to actually try them out. I just feel like, you know, there'll be some nice different recipes, and just like, it's just Dolly, I had to. And I didn't even know if I can get it in Australia or not, but I was just like, I'm just gonna get it whilst I'm here. It'll also be like my memory from here as well. The next item, my sister and I got the same shoes. We got these sneakers. They're these Adidas ones, and I really like them. Like, I really like the sole of them. I actually wore them to Dollywood. When did we go to Dollywood? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. They were so comfy. I wore them the whole day. I just like that they're like an off-white. They're sort of more of like a beigey white, so they're not super white. And as I said, they were so comfy, and I wanted to buy sneakers on this trip anyway. So I said to my sister, seeing as we want to buy sneakers, I would rather buy them earlier on in the holiday. Therefore, like, I can wear them as well, rather than bringing a pair of sneakers with me and buying another pair and having two to have to pack. I only have to pack one. And the ones that I have at home are literally really worn out on the bottom here. Like, the top, they look perfectly fine, but the bottom, you can start seeing like sort of holes coming through. And I was like, Stanzie, it's about time for some new sneakers. Whilst I do have other sneakers, this sort of style is like my favorite sneaker, so my go-to sort of everyday kind of a sneaker. Also, Sonia and I were in Michael Kors, and there was actually a really good deal happening, so I couldn't resist, and I got myself a handbag. Pop this. How cute is it? It's like a mini sort of handbag, but it's not mini, like, I guess it's a medium size, so it's not like too big, but also it's got the long strap, so I can wear it as a crossbody, which I personally like it's my favorite way to wear bags now. And then this is a Stanzie bag because it's kind of open here, so it does have the zipper for the more like valuable stuff, but it's got this open area where I can just chuck stuff in, and I don't have to like sit here unzipping, zipping, because I feel like with handbags, I'm that person. I just want to throw things in and take them out. And they were my purchases from the Dollyland. So it is now dinner time, and we have come to Chili's just here locally. Is the gang. And then this is Chili's. We usually have it because we enjoy it.
Different sound. I'll leave the bitter taste of love come back. I'm finally free. The mirror, I can see a different me.
Good morning, guys. It's the next morning, and it's our full and final day here in Nashville. We are hoping to maybe do a hop on hop off bus today. We literally, as I told you guys yesterday, have no idea what we kind of wanted to say. There was a few things I wanted to see, but we are not particularly like museum goers. Like, that's not our vibe, and we don't mind walking around. However, today it's going to be like 32, 33 degrees, so it's going to be super hot. And yesterday, literally the lap that we did up and down Broadway was so hot, so we're hoping to do something that doesn't involve so much walking in the heat. We also don't want to spend our day driving around because Angus has been doing so much driving. He's the only driver on this trip. I might leave you guys and just take the gimbal so my bag isn't so heavy, because I've been taking the 2 a lot lately, but using that one a lot more. I hope you don't mind. A lot of it is just me sightseeing, so I may put either a voiceover or some music over it. We'll see when I'm editing how it goes. But anyways, actually this hotel that we're staying at did have breakfast, so we had breakfast this morning, but I didn't bring you guys down because I've been trying to find my sunnies, and I feel like I don't want to be late because these guys are waiting for me. Hopefully I left them in the car.
Let's do it all together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! I know we can do better than that. That was good. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Dang, that was really good. All right, y'all, we're going to go to the top of the hill. Close that. Is that better? Okay. Oh, I'm there with you.
Okay, so we did decide to do the hop on hop off bus tour, and we don't regret it. It was actually such a great thing to do. Now, I don't remember all of the places that we went to. I will try and pop up some names on the screen if I can remember them when I finish editing. However, we went to the first stop and we just rode through all the way around one go at least. This section here that it's showing, it's like the musicians sort of studios. A lot of them do look like houses, but they are like studios in there where musicians have done albums, songs, and not just country music singers. You have people like Taylor Swift, Pink, and like really popular people. I mean, like, I guess the studios, they all collaborate together, make song, make music together. Although the houses look so cute. I'm sure some of these are actually houses, but look how cute they are. I love like how different it is to Australia as well. I just love looking at neighborhoods overseas just to see how different properties are compared to Australia. But this was really good. Also, the person was talking like on the bus with the microphone, but the wind was so loud that you wouldn't be able to hear anything. As I said, we continued the loop around and we saw things like the Country Music Hall of Fame and stuff like that, museums, the stadium, things like that. And it was actually really nice from the bus. I always recommend a hop on, hop off bus if you're tight for time, especially as we were, because you get to see so much of a city in one go, and sitting down too, and not having to walk around in the heat. Also, how fun, like people who have hens and bucks and want to drink up, it's so awesome for that. So as I said, Sonia, Angus and I, we did a whole loop around, saw everything, which was great. And then my plan was I really wanted to go see White Limousine, which is Dolly Parton's bar. So we did get off on one of the stops that was kind of the like eatery type stop where they say like you get off here if you want to see some restaurants and bars and stuff. We had lunch at a taco place, and I had tried the birria tacos for the first time and they were delicious. Loved them. Then we did get White Limousine, which was up in a hotel right up the top in the Graduate. You just ride the lift to the top. We didn't have a reservation. However, she said we could sit outside because the tables on the inside was reserved, but everything on the outside with these beautiful pink umbrellas was really, you could just see anywhere you wanted to. They had that big Dolly face, which was awesome to take a photo next to, but awesome to just see. I've never seen something like that, so it was so cool. So outside in this little cabana area, there's also a little pool where you could have like a private party if you booked it. That wasn't something we were interested in anyway, but it was really nice that you could just get these little couches here, have a drink, have a seat. Sonia, Angus and I did that. We had a drink each. It was pretty hot, but it was really nice. The atmosphere was nice, and also it was just so pretty, and also we accommodated, and that's probably not the word I'm thinking of, but it went with our flow of the whole Dolly Parton and Dollywood theme that we just came from. And then we hopped right back on the bus and continued. We had already done this, but we were like, well, you know what, we're just going to continue on the bus and ride it around. We actually went down to the farmers markets, and that's where we ended up meeting up with the boys, because they had gotten off in the Nashville beer and went drinking and went to the bars and did what they should be doing at their age. So they had some fun, and some fun away from us oldies, but it was really, really enjoyable. And as I said, we did get off at the farmers market, which is sort of towards the end of like the loop, and the market bit was actually closed because it was a little bit later on in the day, but it was really nice to go in there as well. We actually took a picture with the I Love Nash little sign on the inside, and we had some ice cream, which I don't think I filmed us eating it, but all in all, I'll definitely recommend a hop on hop off bus if you want like a little quite an easy experience with a little like walking around in heat especially. So we made it back to our room from doing the hop on hop off bus tour. So we literally did a whole lap of the hop on hop off bus. Then we ended up getting off to go to White Limousine. Then we went to the farmers market. Now we're back here. Had a little bit of a break for about an hour because it is just so hot. And literally I just dressed down. I popped on like my, not track pants, but just comfortable bottoms, because I really want to go to Whole Foods. So I think that's what we're doing tonight. And then we're going to try and get an early night because we have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. So I'll bring you guys along. Morning guys, we are leaving Nashville today. We are on our way down to New Orleans. Couple of pit stops on the way. We are up nice and early. We decided to meet downstairs at 6 o'clock for breakfast. I've come back up just to finish pack, like pretty much packed. I just needed to zip up my suitcases, and we're going to be heading out soon. It's going to be a long drive for us. That's why we want to have a nice early start. Nashville was lovely. I feel like it flew by quicker than all the other places we went to. And we were just saying with my sister this morning, we didn't have enough photos, we feel like. But there was just so much to see and do that it was so quick. It all just went bang, 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 bang. But nevertheless, we had a lovely time. I did realize I feel like most of Nashville is going to be sightseeing. So when I reflect back on the footage, I'll probably share what was happening and what you see, because you probably might be looking, if you're not from here, you have no idea what some of the stuff is. So I've kept the pamphlet so I can remember. At the farmer's market last night, we did get some of these. This is this fluffed up brand. They are those like freeze dry sweets. It's like they, you know, when you bite on them and they're kind of powdery, is that the word? I got the sour worms. These were pretty good. And the boys got some others. And we actually forgot to go into a souvenir store, so I missed out on getting my magnet for Nashville, but I better remember in the next place. So let's head on over to New Orleans.